Hey guys, we got another World War III update. It's another day, guys. Another day, which means new provocations, new troop movements, new missile launches, and more saber rattling. It's happening again. So we're getting reports that the U.S. off the coast of California launched the second Minuteman missile test. It wasn't armed, but that's the second one in 7 days, guys. We're really pushing our military force down Kim Jong-un's throat here to try to get him to curb his nuclear ambitions, which won't work. He'll still be testing. We're waiting for that nuke test to go down, and after that, it's just a wait and see game here, guys. We're also seeing more from the U.S. We're seeing in Alaska. They're doing some pretty interesting military drills up there with F-35s and F-22s. So we know that the drills in the Sea of Japan with South Korea have concluded. We've been told that they are done with those drills. But we also saw them deploy a highly sophisticated surveillance drone in Japan that'll be there for the next 5 months. It's going to be there until October, and that's its mission time frame. So, even though our naval exercises have concluded, our naval forces are still over there. In fact, the United States has deployed a new sub to the area. So we have another submarine over there, just like the nuclear submarine, the USS Michigan, that's stationed over there with the Carl Vinson Strike Group. And it looks like they're going to add another nuclear sub to the mix here. And it's just it's more provocations that are gonna piss off good old Kimmy boy there, and ultimately, pissing him off is one thing, but we're also really getting China into a tizzy. They've come out today and they've called for both sides to quote unquote stop irritating each other. They're getting to the point where they're done playing games. I mean, yesterday we saw China urging Chinese residents, Chinese nationals to get out of North Korea because they believe World War III is a serious threat. They think it's looming. They think that it's something that is a definite possibility when it comes to the Trump administration. They're waiting for that first strike. They're waiting for North Korea to test a nuke and to see what America and its allies do after that. Now, we're also seeing the SOCOM commander get in front of Congress on Tuesday, and he's stating that U.S. Special Forces are ready to disable and take out Pyongyang's nuclear capabilities if a conflict does break out. This is just, it's another general coming out and pushing, for this war. We've got people from the Trump administration. We've got Senators Lindsey Graham, John McCain, really saying, hey, a preemptive strike is something we may have to do. And Trump's saying the same thing. They leave open, like a small window for peace to work. But the majority of them are mainly talking about a military strike. It might be necessary. And that's what the media is pushing. That's what they're pushing on the front page of all major media sites. It's not, hey, how do we deal with this peacefully? It's, a military strike is a definite possibility. North Korea is a huge threat to us. We need to do something about them. So, guys, we see the media pushing this globalist agenda for World War III. We're just seeing more and more troop deployments and troop movements, a lot more exercises on either side, whether you're the United States, Japan, South Korea, Russia, China. Everything seems to be pointing towards a war that's looming in the North Korean crisis. The next couple of weeks is crucial when it comes to this crisis. We need to see how the election in South Korea goes. We need to see whether or not Pyongyang follows through with their threat and tests the nuke. And then after that, we need to see how the U.S. and her allies respond to said nuclear test. And if China does anything, if China steps up. Because if China does step up and they cut off oil supply to Pyongyang, China can have a big difference in this crisis on the Korean Peninsula, and it's just whether or not China is with the United States or against us. Personally, I don't think that China is going to help out the United States as much as we would like to curb North Korea, because I still think North Korea, China, and Russia have a pretty tight alliance. and they see the United States and its allies as a regional threat in the area, and they don't want to lose North Korea to South Korea and democracy. It's just not what they want. So guys, we're gonna stay on top of this situation. We're gonna keep on providing World War III updates as they come out. If you guys want to follow us, hit that subscribe button. I'll be putting out videos, usually 2 to 3 a day. Depends on what news we're getting out of North Korea. And, it's just, we got to pray because it's a really scary situation, and let's hope nothing drastic happens.